nam ndifuna uba mhle njengo-Yolz inwele zam zipope ndifuna uba mhle njengomihlali. So mangathi never depends on the money. I'm just scared of rejection because the whole time it wasn't about rejection. It was about me. And the only people rejecting me, if they did, were my subscribers. Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Hey best friend. Hey best friend. Take the ball pen. uCHOZA, BOZAAA, all of it. We got Buhle in the hizzy, and we're talking all things influenced by the series that gets you that tea on influencers and how they make their dwala. Well, in our case, the sense of the sense. Yeah, we won't talk about all of that. We got Buhle, who is actually blowing up on YouTube. To be honest, you started 4 months ago. How are you on 16,000? I don't know. Like, I honestly subscribers. How? I honestly don't know. I really don't. Okay, well, we can't start the answers like this right now, right here. What we're gonna do is we'll get back straight after the jingle. Okay. For now though, give this video a massive thumbs up. In fact, you can even open another tab and go to Buhle's channel, go subscribe, get it to 20k. We might as well. You know what I'm saying? We might as well. Otherwise, that is it from us. Let us get chatting. Intro with the jingle.
Hey there. It's Yolz Channel.
Dude, do you owe your success somewhat to Sibu? Like, I've thought about it, and I don't know if it comes like to your mind. Do you actually think about it sometimes, or do you just feel like like? No, I definitely don't go I think I do owe. I've had this conversation with Sibu where I was like, oh, no man, it's just growing because I got all my subscribers from BOZAAA or Sushi with Wasabi or whoever I'm collaborating with at that moment, who's also a bigger YouTuber than I am. But then Sibu comforted me and was like, people wouldn't follow you if they didn't like who you are. Don't try to take away your success from yourself. Absolutely. Because you're doubting yourself. Like, I will sit here and say I will take a lot of credit because editing, it's on you, cameras, even the personality and the consistency, babes. Like YouTube is not a thing where you can piggyback off somebody else's success. Yes, to some extent you can. Yeah, like a major and stuff. Yeah, or being seen, just to be known. Like having a following. It's just like having a bigger following on Instagram. Yeah, that's true. It does somewhat help. You know, when you start a YouTube channel, people know. But if I'm not personality, people will not subscribe. Yeah, that's the truth. I think I had to come into terms with the fact that people like me for my personality. Absolutely. Do you know how hard is that not to have? Not that not having a personality is not a talent, but you know, most of the people that I liked can sing, can act, can do all these things, but people are coming and watching you because you're acting the way you actually are. You are, and I was like, I don't understand. Wow. I don't understand it. So I think you will kick yourself a lot if you in that mentality and you say, man, oh, my success is from somebody else. You should also take credit a little bit of, like, not even a little bit. I think for you, the biggest thing is, even when I was watching BOZAAA, there's an intriguing part of your like, I want to know more about her. That laugh, that naughty laugh, I know. But there's that part of like, I really want to get to know her. She's so interesting. She grabs the camera, and the best part is you are authentically yourself. Like, there is no less Buhle in every single vlog of Sibu Mpanza, of Mo Mpanza rather. And you were actually what I think everyone can agree to. She was more Mpanza. No, but really, you gave the element of why he would call the channel more. You gave it depth. I'm not saying now he must thank you for the success of that channel. No, what I'm saying is, let's just be real. You gave another element to the channel. Thank you. The best part was you kept us intrigued. Like, you always kept us like, why isn't she talking now? Sibu, just give the camera over to, you know, to Buhle. We want to hear Buhle's voice. We want to hear her opinion. Thank you so much. It's the truth, and I think it's also something people can learn if you do have an advantage in the space, or do know somebody in the space, but you have something even more to offer. Why not pick up the camera, and run with it? I get so many DMs of people asking me like, how did I get so many subscribers? How did I do it? And I just don't know how to answer people to say there's a formula, because you actually didn't have a formula, but there is a formula in a sense. That's what do you think? So yeah, I think your formula is definitely being real and always pushing that. Like, it's as if you're trying to be yourself, but by not trying. Does that even make sense? So you're always staying true to yourself. You're always being anchored. It's like Sibu and that's it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like there's no
there's so many times when Sibu sat in edits when we're doing Vlogtober, because I think that was the biggest time when my platform, even Twitter, Instagram grew, and she was like, don't say that. Don't say that, you see. And
but
I'm like,
you.
what do you mean? I wasn't saying that. But I understood what he meant, because people can perceive you in a different way.
light.
But however he edited, at the end of the day, it was still me. Like, he didn't take out so many things that were not me at all. I think, yes, there is a formula in the sense of, I knew I was getting into YouTube, and I know nothing about hair, I know nothing about makeup. I'm just like living that makeup video. Literally. So I was like, nam ndifuna uba mhle njengo Yolz, inole zam zibhobhe, ndifuna uba mhle njengo Mihlali. So why not sit there and be like, guys, we don't know what we're doing,
but let's do it anyway.
Going forward. At the end of the day, so I think that was my biggest platform of building like me in the channel. But hey, we don't know what's going on here, we're just doing it because why not?
And that's what's relatable. Because that's the girl you fall in love with when we meet at the mall. That's the girl at the discount aisle you end up even liking and saying, can I have your number? Like, this was such a great conversation. I feel like that's the you we fall in love with behind the YouTube screen. We feel as though we know her, we really like her, and that's her. And I think the take home for me from you is that you literally exude that even in your daily being. Like, even just meeting you in person, it's like, it's the same person. Like, she's as crazy. Like, I mean, there are things that are unexpected that she says, that she blurts out. What she thinks, she says. What she says, she thinks. It's literally that person. And I think mixing that with creativity and authenticity works very well on a platform like YouTube, because you get to explore, you get to experiment, and you also get to express that, you know, on a platform like this where you find girls exactly like you and they're like, I found my person. That's my best friend.
I really hope.
Oh, you know you do, girl. You got 60,000 subscribers in 4 months. Like,
I really hope people watch me and they don't feel like what I'm doing, I'm like not
intimidating.
I'm intimidated or I'm not good enough. Because my biggest fear with this whole authentic, she's real thing is that at the end of the day, Buhle will probably be different from next year. Let's say now I get brand deals, I drive cars, I'm a new person now. Like,
you are, but evolving does not necessarily mean letting go of who you are. It just means that you're blooming.
Okay, I get
do you know what I mean? The flower still needs to bloom, and I think that's necessary for you to go from your cocoon to your real butterfly. And take us with you on that journey.
I get.
Let's sing a classy song again. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I think 100K.
Yes, soon, babe, soon. Talking about brand deals, you've actually started working with brands. How does it feel to actually have been, you know, behind the scenes seeing people working with brands, and now you're like, saying a contract, video, wait, they're gonna approve this, they're gonna watch me do this. It's no longer for my audience now. It's for somebody else to vet it first.
Yeah, I think I'm already studying strategic brand communication, so I know the ropes a little bit in the sense of the book term of it, but I don't know the what do you call it when you actually experience term of it, because execution exactly, because it's so easy for me to be like, in the book, in the class, my lecture says, but then the brand comes and gives you a real life problem and you're like, oh my god, what? And the thing is, they want you, you're not working for the brand, because that's what I'm starting to find influencers, but now I am the influencer. So that's where the difference is. But it's very hard. I think it really juices out my creativity, because I overthink a lot. Like, I overthink and I do a lot of homework, which I make myself like talk myself out of a lot of things.
Over-analytic in a way.
Yes, and then I'm like, I probably shot like 2 videos for this hair company and I wasn't happy, because I was like, I'm not being myself. You can tell that I'm scared and that I'm just scared of rejection, because the whole time it wasn't about rejection, it was about me. And the only people who rejected me, if they did, were my subscribers.
Yeah, and people who choose to click out of a video.
Exactly, which
they're not paying me.
No. Like, no offense, guys. they're really not paying me.
These companies will be paying your bills.
That's true. But I'm saying my subscribers are not paying me. So if they scrutinize me,
You're good.
I'm good. It's fine. Good, love, and joy. But now a brand is saying you're worth so much, and I know I'm worth so much. But now I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, how can I execute this to be the best of myself with also being worth the money? If I'm like,
it's a tough one, but I think initially, like I also had that fear, but then I thought to myself, I kept on reminding myself that they casted you for you. They've watched enough of your videos.
But Yolz, I've been doing this for 4 months.
Yeah, but you've been doing videos, and that's what they watched, and that's what they liked. They're always watching. Someone's always watching, and that's what they want in that video. So pretend again that you're chatting to your best friends, which you really are, and do the things.
And yeah, because I also don't want to sell anyone anything I wouldn't use.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. Like, I rejected an interview the other day because they wanted to speak to me and how to work with brands, and I felt like that wasn't a part for me because I had just gotten into this. And my first rejection was hard because I was like, oh, that would have been great for my mom also, like, to listen to me on radio. But at the same time, I was like, you need to reject if you know it doesn't.
You have to, if it doesn't sit with well with you.
It doesn't sit right,
and you'll have this. You'll say no to a lot of brands. Recently, I had to say no to hair. It's been so long actually sitting at my house. And at first I was like, no, I'm gonna do this. And then 2 weeks ago, I actually said to the brand, I know it's been more than a month that this hair's been chilling here, but to be honest with you, I tried filming this and the hair just keeps shedding way too much, and I don't like the fact that now I'm trying to hide, but you can actually see it. I took photos, I sent it, and I was like, thank you very much. I know you're gonna pay me for this. I've signed the contract already, but I don't think we can continue just because I wouldn't want anyone to buy this hair.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
That's me. Like, that is so me, because I don't want to be like, I always think of it, I am the subscriber. I always tell my subscribers, I'm a subscriber. I'm watching everybody else. So now as a subscriber, what do I want to see? So I look at it in that point of view. So I try to bring that element into my channel. So I will never like, never depends on the money. I'm joking. But no, for real though, I will never work with something if I know I will never use it, and if I know that
it's not good enough for
it's not good enough for others. And at the end of the day, I'm representing students.
Yes.
Broke students who have nothing.
So she'll be talking the real ish. I can see you all in the comment section going, yes, Buhle, speak for us. Because we've all been there, babes. No, but we've all been there. Where
it's
we're
not
just like,
lavish.
why are you selling me something that is
I can't afford it.
400 baht.
I really
for
can't.
Half whatever the item is.
Because if anyone goes out of their way to buy something that I requested for them, it means the last one, and they saved for months because they said, Yolz, this hair product is good and I trust what you say. So like, working class people can go out, not like it, change, use different things, but I'm a student. It's either I go hungry or I look good.
I really appreciate
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me over again. I hope we'll do this soon.
We will.
Yes.
I'm fighting on the channel.
Yes. Otherwise, that is it from us, honeys. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it. If you've got any other questions for Buhle, comment down below those questions and she'll be there.
Yes, I'll answer.
When this video goes live, she'll answer them. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to both our channels. We love you so much. Bye.
Bye. Bye, uCHOZA.